Hey, it's Friday night at 7:30. 7:30. You know where you're at. You are with the Whiskey Roundtable, and we are your hosts.
Big G.
K-Ron.
Bourbon Bob.
And?
Oh, we got some audience.
Good.
Paul Magooch. Ryan.
Sidecar.
There you go.
There you
All
go.
right.
I thought everybody fell asleep for a minute.
Oh, we
Did their
did.
shoes fall asleep, though? That's the question we
I
have
think
to
I'm
ask.
the only one that anybody knows that my shoes fell asleep. It's a very true story.
It's a long story,
Long
but...
story, but it's a funny story.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
So how was everyone's week this week?
It was long.
Guardians won their home opener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoop,
Ooh.
whoop. Oh, yeah, we got to put Chief Wahoo back on the... Oh, he's
Yeah.
over there. Chief Wahoo and Joe Boo have to go
Joe
back on the
Joe Boo.
table. Did they play today? I didn't even
I
pay
don't-
attention.
I don't
We
know.
watched it. It was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yep, they play tomorrow. No game today. That was great. Manzardo did an awesome job. So I'm excited for this year.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited. What are we talking about?
Well, the Cavs got 3 in a row again, so that's good too.
Did you turn into a toad yet? I keep throwing this wand at you. It doesn't
I think you're out of batteries in that wand.
This thing. Anyway.
All right,
Shake that one up. Shake that one up.
So,
Let's scroll, kids.
I don't know. Bob, why don't you check what's on the scroll,
Oh,
and
we
we'll
got-
talk about Sidecar being your cooking bitch today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, that's all there is.
Sidecar, man of many
That's
words.
all there is.
This-
I had to make lasagna for him.
This lasagna is about yay big in a pan. It's got to be all of 30 pounds.
Good Lord.
Probably 30, 40 pounds for
I
sure.
lifted my leg, it was 45.
You didn't pee on it when you lifted your
Well, a
leg,
little
did you?
bit, but
Oh, my
dogs
Lanta.
licked the top.
Wow, man, is the show over already?
Oh my goodness.
Good
Too
Lord.
funny, too funny.
My nose is dripping on top of it, but it'll be good.
Oh, dear Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. So, Greg, you asked about the scroll. Who do we got out there?
We
got
got
out there?
up north,
Up north.
Sidecar, obviously in-house, and then Gooch is on there.
Very good.
Justin, hey, how you doing, Justin? Jug of Woodworks.
Yep. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Bill.
Bill?
I don't know this one. Hoda?
That's me.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
It's
Okay.
pronounced MC Thoda.
MC Soda. Oh,
MC
boy.
Thoda makes some of the thickest sound you've ever heard.
You're stupid.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God.
Oh, hell no.
That was the
Might be
show.
one
Thank
of
you
them
very
shows.
much.
Oh, hell no.
Too funny.
This is why I drink,
There
everybody.
you go.
This is what happens when you hang out with these dorks.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep.
Smoke good cigars and drink some good whiskey.
Right.
So you guys had an event this week.
That was last Friday, yeah. That was
Oh, last Friday.
that
That's
was
why
last
we
Friday,
didn't have
yeah.
a show.
Yeah, last Friday, Royal Havana, Tommy Klebe, and what was that gentleman's?
I can't remember his name.
But Hoya de la Nicaragua Cigars.
Yeah.
Great event.
Wasn't he a boxer back in the 90s?
Oh,
that was Oscar de la
Oscar de la
Hoya.
Hoya.
Sorry.
Yeah. Got some great deals out there on some cigars. They had obviously, I got a nice little pack over here from my son. Rico bought that for me. He
Nice.
bought one for himself.
Nice.
That's the Freestyle from Drew Estates. They're putting out their experimental cigars for what's going to be coming out in April, I believe.
Yep.
And these had a sweet cap on them. And there was like 4 different size cigars in there, and they all smoked really, really well.
Nice.
Not a big fan of the sweet cap, but it was nice to have something different every now and then.
Right. I hear you.
I miss it.
I know, that would have been, those would have been right up your alley.
Bob Fagoli and Kathy are here.
Hey!
What's up, kids?
I don't think I've seen you on the scroll before, Bob. Welcome. And you too, Kathy, obviously. Sorry, I'm just...
Nothing says love like a shared email account.
Oh...
That's true.
Yeah. I wonder if they're doing donuts tomorrow.
You mean like in the parking lot doing donuts? What are you t-
No. I was telling Bob about the Mad Batter.
Oh.
That's a good place for donuts. So,
Mmm.
so you got to go check this place out. I've known the family for a long time. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yep. So what else going on, kids? Nothing.
It was just a long week. I had a lot of side projects I'm working on that will benefit the show a little later on.
Okay.
Not really going to talk about them too much, but we had a friend of the show stop up at the Royal Havana last week, and he's working on some tweaking his recipes at the distillery. And when he gets that done, we'll be talking more with him and his distillery. That's about it. Man. A lot of stuff working in the background.
Yep.
That little hamster's running, isn't he?
Oh my God.
Yeah, he likes hamsters.
No, there's a lot. Like I said, there's a lot going on in the background. Yeah.
Wait, which one has tails? Hamsters or gerbils?
You missed,
Dribbles.
You missed the end
Oh,
of
that's
it.
why you gave up the gerbils.
No, you missed it with what he said the last. You didn't catch it. That
What?
was funny.
What? No.
About the hamsters.
What did I miss?
What'd you say?
She
Jan?
said the hamsters.
No. What did you say?
I said nothing about hamsters.
No, but you said something which took to that. But anyway.
Oh, I see. Because he was talking about all the work going on.
Oh yeah, all the work going on. She
And I
there's a
said
lot
the
of-
hamster's really running in the.
Yeah, but he said something else. But no, I can't remember what. It
Anyway,
was,
you had to give up the gerbils because the tail was evidence, wasn't it? Yeah.
You, all right, you brought it up. You brought it up.
Oh, this is a true story.
No, this is not a true story. This is something that's really cool on YouTube. You have to look up this YouTube video called Armageddon, and it is about two
nice gentleman.
two nice gentlemen that were having an adult
they were
experience, and it was about putting a gerbil up one person's body cavity, and their safe word was Armageddon. The gerbil refused to come out, and the gentleman struck a match, which ignited a gas pocket.
Mr.
And the
Lemony
gerbil comes flying out, and they started yelling Armageddon. So that's
Mr. Lemony Wings.
it's funny as heck. Go ahead, look on YouTube. Not now, but later. Look up Armageddon on YouTube, and you will laugh.
I'm kind of worried that you know about that.
There's a joke that goes
Yeah,
on that's very similar.
It was something
So
called
funny.
felching.
So, yeah.
So it's funny as heck.
What I
So.
heard was the joke. This guy comes home. This gay guy comes home, and his significant other's leaning over the couch, and he's going, "Oh, it hurts so bad! Help me! Help me!" And he runs over and says, "What's wrong?" "I don't know. I can't. It's killing me." Blah blah blah. So he goes, "What's wrong?" "Something's wrong in my butt." Blah blah blah. And he says, "What?" And so he turns around and he puts his hand in there and he goes, I found something. I found something. Just pull it out. He pulls it out. And he goes, "It's a watch." He turns around and goes, "Happy birthday."
Oh, jeez. That watch took
There
a
you
licking
go.
and kept on ticking.
I think that was just as funny.
Oh.
Quiet.
Okay, show's over.
See how like we go downhill so dang
Yeah,
on
that's
fast, man.
Well, we can only go up from here.
Hey, there you go. There you go. Too funny.
Oh,
Oh.
All right,
yikes.
well, come on. We doing a radio show today?
What you smoking there, G?
I am smoking a flathead. What did I just say? Steel horse.
I like those.
Steel horse.
Those are nice.
So I don't think you can get them anymore.
No, they discontinued a lot of the flatheads.
I have some of their products, the flatheads. I still have that. Are very, very rare.
Are those ones that had the gauge kind of thing around it, the metal?
Yeah, they had the different,
They had the metal ring.
Yeah, the metal ring.
Yeah.
Gear.
Yes.
Gear.
That's
gear,
the word.
Gear. Yeah.
We smoked a
Awesome.
box one night.
What's that?
We smoked a box of one of those one night.
Oh, good lord.
They were great.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
A box
A
of them?
box.
I felt so back in the day. It's got to be probably 5 years ago, and they were talking about pulling the 660. So I had all these points, so I burned them up, and I ended up with 4 boxes of gear, right? So,
Right.
Which is 660, probably their best line. Okay, so long story short, me and him sat down here when we smoked the whole box.
Just you two.
Yeah.
They're
Wow.
great.
They were great.
Yikes.
So, and then I opened up another box for 4th of July around that same year, and I handed them all out, and I think I have 2 boxes left. So,
Can you get those anymore?
no, not the gear.
Well, I wonder why they stopped making them because they were so popular.
It's funny, the gear, the actual gear that they make, actually fit my wedding finger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He's married to his cigars. Huh.
I'll get more. I love it. Let it go. Smell like cologne. leave
Let it
alone.
go.
Oh,
Let
no.
it go. Let it go.
All right.
Oh.
Kid. Come on, everybody's
Oh.
quiet.
I don't
today.
know. I was like,
That's-
trying to think
holy
of what we
cow.
go to next. Sidecar? What you got anything to contribute to this conversation?
I don't know. You guys are so far down now. I don't know if I can go that far.
Oh, please.
Started out with gerbils, and now we're...
Yeah.
Now we're going to gears.
He's in Amazon getting gerbil.
I'm looking at the.
I'm gonna have mine on Tuesday.
I'm looking at the podcast right now, and it was like, I know those people. Oh, I'm here.
Oh my goodness.
Cigar, what cigar are you smoking?
I don't even know. Let me see here. It's a Fuente Grand Reserve.
Fuente, Grand Reserve.
I've
What do you got, Paul?
Amazon going.
What do you got?
Ryan and I got Padron 1926.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
That's a big
Oh,
house.
nice. And you guys are smoking those down to the nub, too, I see.
As
It was
they
short.
should.
Get you some toothpicks.
I love Padron cigars, but
Yeah.
sometimes I just don't want to pay the money. But they're great. I've never had a bad Padron. Never ever.
Whiskey Roundtable's a special occasion.
Yes.
There you go. Look at that.
Thank you.
Scoring points.
That's it.
Ding. Oh, my goodness.
Mmm.
All right, kids.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into this.
So what are we doing? We're going to finish off March with another Jameson?
Yeah, we're gonna. So
Is this, did we
Again.
do a Jameson already this month?
yes.
I think we did one or two.
Yeah.
Look at me. We did Powers. We
Right.
did Powers. I think
We'll just
this
say
is
Irish whiskey. Let's just say
Irish
that.
whiskey. Yes,
Okay,
yes,
so-
yes.
Irish
So
whiskies,
anyhow,
yes.
what's his face? Joris. Joris is working the next 3
Next couple
weeks.
Fridays, yeah.
So anyway, we'll do a scotch with that.
When
but
he
we got to
comes
figure
back.
out, when he gets back.
Yeah.
So we'll do it. So we
Yeah, we
promised
gotta
if
save
do
that.
We'd do it for sure. So.
Something special for our Belgian friend.
Maybe we'll see if we can get Jimmy Chips to show up for that
Yeah,
one
I
too.
don't
He's
know,
our Scotch guy.
Jimmy, I don't know. I don't know if something happened with Jimmy.
He hasn't been feeling good.
Yeah.
He's been fighting something.
So yeah.
I hope you're feeling all right.
He came out to the event and he was starting to feel better, but
All right. So.
saw a lot of faces I haven't seen for a long time up there.
Yeah.
Busy,
Oh,
busy.
Yeah. Busy. Worky.
Busy, busy, worky, worky.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're doing Jameson triple. So I don't know what more we can say about Jameson than we've said over the last few years, but
Sure.
it has been around since 1790. And this is, when you think of Irish whiskey, I think this is what you typically think of. You know, like we had mentioned before when we did the Powers, Jameson is the Irish whiskey that we drink here in the States, but the most popular Irish whiskey in Ireland is actually Powers. So now that we've drank the 3 Swallows and the 12-year from Powers, we're going to move on to triple, which this is something I found just out of the blue. I've never seen it before, and I found it at the liquor store probably within the last month or so.
Sure.
Now, Bob, you said you saw it online for
Anywhere from 26 to 99.
$26 to $99. I'm going to say what I purchased it for is closer to the $26 range. You know what? I'm going to just check OHLQ real
There you
quick.
go. There you go.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is part of the big batch that they bought last year and they were releasing again this year.
Oh, you have an interesting story
Because
about
OHLQ overbought when they went to Ireland last year by a lot. And
We're getting to see Bob.
so we're
never
going
even knew about.
right, and a lot of this stuff is never even released in America.
Sure.
Like I believe this is one of them that's not. There was a couple of them that I think one of the Powers that we did was not released in America either. But they're one and done, so enjoy them when you can find them.
Amen.
triple OHLQ lists it for $28.99.
There you go.
There you go, and it's 80 proof. So
And
I thought it was
it's
more money than that. That's okay.
it
I'm glad.
is yeah, it is 80 proof. It is in stock. Where I bought it was at the Wine Reserve over there in
Bainbridge.
Strand Falls, Bainbridge, which is on the corner of 306 422. Looks like it's in stock at Giant Eagle and Solon, Golden Gate Beverage in Mayfield, Green Road Liquor. We've been there a few times.
Yep.
that's a great place. I mean, Roe over there, Rhonda Roe. She runs a great liquor store. She knows everybody that walks in the door, and she owns the bar next door. So if you go up there, tell her I said hi.
Awesome. Yeah, it looks like it's available at most Giant Eagles around Greater Cleveland, as well as Acme stores. So it is readily available. We did, yes, open this bottle before we brought it to the table. We wanted to make sure we liked it.
Had to check the quality.
Yeah, that's right. Quality control. That's what we are. Quality control. Yeah, but so we did. We did imbibe a little bit, so we do like it, or we wouldn't have probably put it on the table this week. So what's the difference between regular Jameson and triple? You ask. I'm glad.
What's
you
the
asked.
difference between Jameson and triple, Karen?
I couldn't sleep last night because I didn't know.
I know.
I had no
toss and
idea.
turn.
Crazy.
Oh, I thought it was just gas.
3 or 5 minutes.
They both have the similar triple distillation process, but Jameson triple is a triple threat in that they introduced their bourbon and sherry casks to hand-selected chestnut casks.
Ooh. That sounds amazing.
I've never heard of anything in a chestnut cask. That's why I had like a little pause there. I was trying to think. I don't think I've ever heard of anybody doing anything in a chestnut cask
Were they
before.
roasted over a
Open fire? Chestnuts roasting over an open fire.
I gotta be in the know. What's going
Yeah,
on?
what? I mean, so it's sherry,
Yeah, I'm not heard.
regular oak,
Bourbon, sherry,
Yeah.
and then
and the
chestnut.
chestnut.
Yeah, I didn't like sherry.
Sherry baby, sherry.
All right.
Oh my!
It's sing along night.
Hold on a minute.
goodness. All right, I'm sorry.
All right,
No.
no, this is a 40 proof bottle.
40%.
40%.
80 proof.
80 proof.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's
Yes,
okay.
you're right. You're
We
right.
got
Keep
you.
me honest.
We got you covered.
Keep me. Turned myself into a frog. And that's really all I pulled out. I mean, I think Jameson is just a staple around the world on the bar when you want an Irish whiskey. This one's just got a little bit of a different zing to it.
Yeah, what I like is that we're finding, you can go to a regular bar and get the
Sure.
regular offerings, but when you come out with some of these special ones, it's kind of neat to have. And that's what I think. I love it.
You know it's good when the guy at the liquor store said, "Ooh, that's a good one." So,
No, it's good.
Ooh.
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 So, you guys all have a glass out there?
Yes.
Yeah,
You got one?
everybody's got
All
one?
right.
We
You
should
want to
pass?
pass these out there?
Yep, let's do it.
Come on, I'm parched.
I'm parched now.
Oh,
I'll pass there.
oh, hold
Okay.
on to that. I'll take this one.
All right.
I'll take them both.
Hey, no. Then somebody's going to be short.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to say right off the bat for an Irish whiskey, it is very amber in color.
It's a lot darker than most of them.
Yep. I agree.
Very, very interesting. So I got my Traveler over here, and I would say it's about the same color there. The nose is very light.
It is very light.
Like a spring. I get like a spring rain almost.
Yeah. That clean crisp right after a spring rain. I'm pulling banana. Green banana. Yeah.
Interesting. It's
And
very
no ethanol at all.
no,
None.
very
Yeah.
tame. Very tame.
Very nice.
There's not really a whole lot on the nose, really. I don't want to try to go and try and find something, but
Should we get that gerbil again?
hey now.
I'm pulling my nose here.
Oh, that was something I didn't need to know.
Usually
Pull-
you braid it and it gets out of the way. I don't
Pulls
know.
his nose hair and his leg goes up. I don't know how that works.
A little bit of a citrus hint, so is that.
Yeah, I'm not getting a lot.
Almost like a weak coffee.
Mm.
It's so light on the
Yeah,
nose
it's
that
very
I don't-
light.
It's so light on the nose, I couldn't give you anything specific, unlike
I-
other times.
Yeah, I don't want to try and pull anything out of there that's not there, but banana and weak coffee are the two that I'm pulling, if anything.
Okay.
Now, Greg, what were you pre-gaming before you drank this?
I was, that's a great question. What was I drinking?
Jameson Black.
James, no, it was something else.
Did you try the Powers that Paul brought?
No,
I did.
no, it was something else.
That's 3 swallows, so yes, I did try that. Yeah,
The
I
old
did.
elk?
No, I can't remember.
I'm
what
just
I-
wondering if you started off with the higher proof, if that makes a difference to anything. But I think we all kind of were drinking lower proof.
Yeah, it
things
was, yeah.
before.
I'm just, obviously with the weather, for some reason, it messes.
Up
the
north
last
it-
couple months, it's just beating up my sinuses.
Up north is going, nose is sweet, but no specific sweet characteristics, which I would 100%
Okay,
agree with.
I agree with that.
Yeah, there is a sweetness, but like Paul's saying, I don't want to try and pull out what it is because I don't think I could.
Yeah, it's not real strong on the nose.
No.
Not profound.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Ryan, you got anything that you're getting that we're not?
I can almost agree with the green banana. You know,
Okay.
Bob, I think I almost agree with that, but that might just be psychosomatic.
Well,
I
Or
may
could be
have-
psycho.
well, you're just psycho.
That's
Psycho
true.
banana?
That's right,
It's like Psycho Banana.
Sick banana.
Psycho Banana,
It's nice.
they-
I mean, it's nice on the nose. It really is.
nice and
I
light.
like it. Yeah, I like it.
I think Karen hit it right. It's like a spring shower.
Sure.
All right, what
All
we
right,
got
you
on the
guys
nose?
want to go in and give it a try? I'll read the notes that I have on the nose. I'm not getting any of this there, Jameson, but they say it opens with rich aromas of toffee, fudge, vanilla, hazelnut chocolate, subtle orchard fruit nuts, a sweet pear, and green apple. That maybe.
Yeah.
And the chestnut wood lingers in the background, but it continues to build with tones of dark chocolate and toasted almond.
I definitely get the chocolate and the,
On the nose?
no, I don't even.
Okay.
None. None of that on the nose.
Chocolate. What was the first thing you said on the backside? Karen?
I said toffee, fudge, vanilla, hazelnut, subtle orchard fruits, sweet pear,
I said
green apple.
Okay, I said, I could see the apple in there,
Ooh.
and I did say fruit on the nose.
Yeah, it's,
Now, to me, for that being 80 proof,
Got a lot to
It's
it.
a
It's
lot-
got a lot
exactly.
to it.
Took the words right out of my mouth, absolutely.
that is a flavor bomb.
It is, very smooth, man.
that is
Smooth,
dancing
it's
on the
nice.
tongue.
It is. It's kind of a long finish.
It is a long finish.
But what is the finish? That I'm getting.
I'm getting green apple. Definitely like a green, maybe not a pear. Maybe it's a green banana, but no, it's not banana. But
Yeah, it's not as starchy as like a banana.
it's real smooth, real soft.
Again, I don't think I want to try pulling too much out of it, making more of it than what it is. I mean, it's a delicious beverage. I mean, I don't think there's really anything to pull out of it. There's nothing that's going, hey, I'm right here.
Right.
Everything is blending very well
I
together.
was just gonna say it's blending very
There's
nice.
no characteristic that is outstanding more than another.
Right.
But everything is working well together, what's in there. I can't pull anything specific out of it.
I don't see anything bad about it.
No, there's nothing, and that's true. There's nothing bad.
That's a really nice bottle. And for the money, it's listen, that drink's like a $60 bottle.
Leave it sitting on the tongue doesn't do anything different. It's just, but the finish is longer.
Right. It's good.
Yeah, it's quite the pour. What did you get out of that, Ralph?
I got a lot to it. At the beginning, the first sip had a whole flavor profile there. I couldn't even go through it all.
Right.
Then the second it mellowed out a little bit, but it's got a long profile.
Nice.
You know, Rob is saying he's got a thick mouthfeel that coats the tongue.
Yeah.
It does.
And I would
definitely do
agree,
that.
yeah,
I agree
because
with
it's
that.
there. I mean, it's pronounced and it's there.
Yep.
Again, being 80 proof, there's no ethanol,
Especially
there's no
with-
pepper,
right.
there's no burn.
You swish it around in your mouth when you sample it, and then just let it sit for a second and swallow it. It's very nice and coaty, so to speak.
Yeah.
Very nice.
For 80,
Yeah.
it's got a lot.
It does. It really does.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in that little glass.
Mhm.
I would agree, but nothing I can pick out.
Paul, Ryan, what do you guys say?
I agree with like a Granny Smith apple being the most forward flavor. There is some kind of nut that I can't place in the background, but it's very mellow, very smooth. The green apple taste is the only one that I could honestly pick out of it. That's predominant. But it's so smooth and it's very mild. It's an extremely mild whiskey.
It's good.
And I'm getting a lot of toffee.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
So like that resonated with me when you said that. I'm like, oh, yep, I'm catching a lot of toffee in it. And
Nice.
I like how it doesn't quite bite the tongue for about maybe 4 or 5 seconds.
Mhm.
And it's not a big bite, but it's just a little bit to let you know, and it's very pleasant. It's
Nice.
very sweet.
yeah,
Nice.
and it doesn't drink as sweet as it smells.
True.
There is like I do get, I don't know if it's the chestnuts or
Yeah.
what that is, because I know every once in a while we do chestnuts in the winter, but
Sure.
maybe that's there. Maybe that's there a little bit.
Right. It's got that little dryness to it too when we talk about chestnuts.
Yep, I got that.
Yeah.
We got chestnut.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm not pulling in. What do they have on their tasting notes? Because I'm not pulling a lot. I mean, I can't imagine what their tasting notes are if they got out of the nose.
Right.
Okay, so their palate, they say it's textured with notes of creamy fudge and vanilla. I don't get any fudge.
No.
While mild nutty undertones and gentle wood spices slowly build over time, adding further layers of flavor, complements the orchard fruits and toasted wood.
Well, the layers are definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Agree with that.
Toasted wood,
Right.
chestnut.
Right.
Yeah, pretty similar.
Yep.
I can't distinguish it.
Right.
I don't get any of the fudge. So, and Ryan, I'm surprised you said toffee because I don't think any of us are getting that out out of it. So it's interesting that you
different
pulled that out.
palates.
Yeah,
Different
it's
palates,
interesting that you
different
pulled that
And that
out.
higher proof though than drinking.
Different palates.
And
It's
our
perfect.
and our brother up north is saying he's getting chocolate flavor and chocolate and spice flavor.
There he goes.
And the more he's trying it, he keeps getting dark chocolate and oak,
Dark chocolate. Okay.
specifically dark chocolate. And I'm not
I'm not
agreeing. I mean, the oak I can see because it's building up, but you know, it's very easy. It's a very easy drinker. It's not.
This would be a sipper that you give somebody that would normally be turned off to whiskeys, I think,
Yeah.
because of
Yeah,
how mild
absolutely.
it is. It's extremely mild. So
Lot
this
of
would be
Randy, if you're
No.
watching, try this bottle. This is a good straight drink. Where I was talking to a gentleman today that he was saying, I need a good straight
It's nice.
whiskey to drink. This would be the one to start with. It's very mild. It's really good.
It's got
which is
lot
not a
of-
bad thing.
No,
right,
no,
it's-
this
is- No.
It's got a lot of everything in it. You know, it's great. That's a good bottle, man. Like
Yeah.
I said, I think it, you know, people might say no, but I think it drinks like a $50, $60 bottle.
I'd be interested to see how popular that, if that's like a staple on a bar in Ireland. You know, if that's like
Yeah.
one of them that they would put out there.
Sure.
You know, I have the Jameson and then the triple up there, and then
Yeah.
I like it.
I do too.
I mean, there's
I'm
can't
a
say anything
fan.
bad.
I'm really a fan of this. The finish notes that I have, lingering finish, which Greg, I think you said that it's a long finish, so I agree with that. It sees fruit spices gently fade, allowing the balanced use of oak and chestnuts
True.
to finish.
True that.
So I am, it must be that's what I'm getting, the
Yeah.
chestnuts. And sometimes those are kind of dry, so I'm getting that dryness on the finish.
That's what, you know, almost like an oak dryness, like a tannin type thing, where it's
yeah,
kind
but
of
it's not harsh
right,
at all.
right. It's just very mild.
It's just it's actually I think it's
It
really
complements
nice.
the beverage well. It finishes very nice.
I don't know if you guys are getting every time I'm taking a sip, I'm getting something different.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I just got some chocolate, like but that came out a lot. Then
Yeah.
the next time I'm drinking, it's coming out with something else.
Well, as far as the chocolate goes, it is definitely a dark chocolate, but it's what do they call it. It doesn't have the sweet mocha. It's kind of like a baking chocolate,
Yeah.
if you will.
Yep.
That's what I'm getting right now.
Semi-Swedish.
Yeah.
More cacao.
Oh, look at him pulling out a college
Look at
word.
you.
What did you say?
Cacao!
He said he
Like a cow?
No.
No.
Cacao.
I'm just kidding. I heard you.
It's nice, and the more you sip it, the better it gets.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and
I
that's
agree.
Yeah, I love it.
You get definitely. It rolls over more.
I have
You
to buy
get
that
more.
bottle and stash it away.
and Rob's going with fudge again. He's saying there's a fudge feeling.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? As you guys said,
Yeah.
the more you drink it, the more you're pulling out of it, and I can start to get a little bit of that fudge, chocolatey
Yeah.
flavor to it. But it wasn't there at first. It was very prominent with the green fruits for me.
Very nice.
You know, renosing the glass, it's changed again.
Yeah, North threw
Yeah,
half
the
a
more-
bottle already, so that's why.
He
He threw a half bottle already.
He's right.
Oh, yeah, I gotta
It's
get all-
great.
What's that?
North.
Oh,
he's,
North?
Yeah, he's going to half bottle right now. He's like, yeah, I'll do the whole bottle now.
Hey, Rob, is this campfire worthy? That's the question.
Oh, absolutely. I think, as Paul mentioned, if you're looking to get into
Mm-hmm.
whiskeys and you want to try something, sometimes whiskey's got that whiskey
Mm-hmm.
flavor that kind of turns people away from it. And I think this is something that is really pleasant and it's inviting. It would make you want to say, "Oh, okay, I like whiskey. Let me try some other kinds of things."
It's
a good-
definitely a party bottle. Take it to a party, share, and it's definitely one of those.
Good bottle.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? And I would not mix this with anything.
Me
Nope.
neither.
I would not make this.
No
and
water, no nothing.
No, and I know Jameson does give recipes for like drinks to make with certain bottles.
Sure.
I would not mix this with anything. I think
Great.
just
I mix
straight
it. I
is.
mix it with the Glencairn glass. That's all I do.
I have some Irish people that I need to give them bottles because they're very picky.
Yeah,
That I think that would, and they say, "Where did you get it?" And I'll be like, "You can't get it here."
Well, like OHLQ's got it everywhere, so
Yeah,
you
I'm
know,
gonna grab a bottle tomorrow.
go grab some more bottles. So
Yeah.
I'm glad I pulled
Probably
this off
another
the
Powers
shelf.
too.
I'm sorry. Oh, Powers, yeah. That 3 Swallows is just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
All
know.
right, kids, we ready to move forward?
I think we're ready to move on to some scoring here.
All right.
Before you do that, isn't it interesting though how so many times between the peanut table and the real table, we all agree on what it tastes like, different feels,
Sure.
different smells, and then there are some bottles like this where there are between the comment section and even the group here, there's so many different smells and tastes that we're all having.
Right.
And I would be curious, what about a certain whiskey makes it so diverse where a different palate has a different opinion and then others we all agree.
Right.
And just something to point out there that this is one of those that we don't always agree on what it tastes like.
Sure.
That's interesting.
That's a good point. Yeah,
That's a good
I
point.
agree. I agree.
But that makes this hobby fun.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Awesome. All right, who's going first? Who wants to go first?
Ralphie?
Ralphie?
I was gonna go 3-4-3-5. I'm gonna go 3-5, which
Three-
is pretty
Nice.
high for me.
Yeah.
3-5. Yeah, because you're not an Irish whiskey.
No, I drink Jameson, and I've always liked what I've had.
Okay.
So, I think for mellow whiskeys, I'm like, this is great for, I know a lot of people like this.
So you're a Jameson drinker. So how would you compare this to regular Jameson?
Well, what I see with this has a huge profile. I mean, a lot of different flavors coming through with it. So some people may be confused with it, but I think it's a great drink for that. And the price point for me, and I put that part of my scoring because would I pay $60 for it? No. 20, 25, $30. Yeah. I mean, it'd be every day. I would take that to a party.
100%.
And the thing is, because I know people usually don't get to what we get to, but if I took something that had a higher proof in it, they wouldn't drink that, they would drink.
Okay. Who's next? Me?
Rob, give us your score too. I don't see it here on the scroll, so put it out there so we can go through it. Yeah, G, go ahead. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna go with the 4.0. I like it that much.
4.0. So you've had a great March because the
Yeah.
powers that we've done, you've scored at a 4.0, and the Jameson that you
Right.
just had at 4.0. So look at you with the Irish whiskey.
Oh yeah. All right, I'll pull one out here. I'm going 3-4.
All right.
I'm going 3-4. It's a great pour. Just for availability purposes. Right now, it seems like we can get it just about anywhere here. It's in a lot of locations. I'm on the OHLQ right now. It's in a lot of places down south in Ohio. But just for the rarity of it, it's a good bottle.
Yep. And it is readily available up here
Right
as
now,
well. I know
right.
you mentioned South Ohio, but yeah, it's readily available in our Northeast Ohio area. I'm going to go next. I'm going to give this a 3.9. I think this is a solid bottle. I think, as you guys mentioned before, this is something you could take to a party and people would enjoy.
Sure.
And sometimes you just want to sip on a whiskey that's not overpowering. It's just, you get that whiskey and you get that flavor, but it's not going to make you stupid, if
Right.
you just sip on a glass. And that's what I like about this.
That's a perfect bottle for a little campfire, a nice cigar, just to sit down and relax and just enjoy what, putting the logs in the fire and just not even having to talk.
Yeah, and to Karen's point, man, it is available all over Northeast Ohio. I mean, it's everywhere from Painesville to Chardon to Amherst.
Awesome.
And we talk about campfire, which makes me think of colder months, but I think this is a good spring, summer
Right.
kind of whiskey too. So you think of whiskey when you get cold, you want to drink your whiskey and warm up. But I think this is a good warm weather kind of whiskey because it is so light.
It'd be nice to sit on the porch and just drink that, or back in the fireplace and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know, like you're saying,
definitely.
the spring and summertime, people want to drink the gin because it's nice and light.
Sure.
This would be a nice light
Absolutely.
whiskey alternative.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Who else we got?
All right, kids, we got the couch, casting couch.
All right.
Casting couch.
Agree with the 4.0.
Thanks,
over
bro.
here.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's excellent. I tend to drink a lot of harder stuff like Lagavulin or something.
Right,
that,
right.
you know, I'll bring it to a party and somebody will drink it and they'll just be like, "Whoa, that's way too harsh for me."
Right.
I feel like I could get a lot of friends with this bottle,
Right.
and I also could drink it if they didn't like it, and I would have an excellent evening.
There you go.
There you go.
Well,
Screw you guys.
Every time I take a bottle somewhere, it doesn't last very long, and it's I might have 2 drinks out of the whole bottle, and it's empty. I'm just like, really, you know? But oh yeah. So what else? Anybody else?
We got
I'd give it a 3.8. Only because.
There we go.
There we go. Only because.
Why?
The reason I like it is that it reminds me of. So I like milder scotches.
Mhm.
So those are some of my favorite things.
Right.
And this reminds me of it a little bit. I just it would be a 4 to me if I was like more on the nose.
Gotcha.
There's smell and taste go together, and there's some taste here, but I just because there's no nose, I rank it down, and I also ranked it higher too because of the price. I can't ignore it. I know what it costs, so how can I say no to the price point? I mean, I'm gonna go get a bottle.
right.
I'm gonna go buy a bottle. So if that's my rating, I
for
will
$20-some
go.
it's a winner.
I'm gonna go buy a bottle.
Yeah, $29. $29.
Awesome.
So yeah, you can't go wrong with the price. It's definitely not a disappointment.
I quite literally brought 3 swallows because Whiskey Roundtable rated it and I agreed with it. And that's why I bought it.
Well, thank you.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
The views expressed on this program are not necessarily.
Oh,
But we
my
appreciate Paul.
goodness. So Rob, we don't have your score. Oh, we do have.
Yes, we do.
We do have Rob. He
We
said
do
this
have-
bottle is $26.99 up north. He can't beat this. Can't beat that. He says based on everything, he's a 4.0, and this may be his favorite Jameson
now.
right now.
All right. North, do they have those up north?
Oh yeah, $26.99.
Up north?
Yep.
Okay.
He
Oh
said,
yeah, well, what? Duh. He's got a bottle. What am I talking about?
And he says he's taking it on his next road trip when he's parked.
There you go.
that's right. That's camper worthy.
That's camper worthy.
Did you have something to say?
No.
Oh, I thought you were raising your hand.
Oh, 4. Okay.
Oh, 4.
He had a 4.
Oh, okay. You were showing me. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm reading a lot of this stuff here.
Yeah.
4.
Oh,
Oh.
1, 2.
I'm just picturing you with a mop in your hand again. Hold on.
Oh no.
Oh, he's all wound
Anybody
up.
else on this roll?
No, we got
We
Steve.
got Steve from Texas in the
Steve.
house.
So I just have to say, Damon reached out to me.
Hey guys.
Steve, hey guys.
Yo,
Hey
we're
guys.
doing a show over here, guys.
Okay, so and
Go ahead.
Steve's on the scroll. Damon called me. Dot passed away.
Oh.
She was 94 years old, if I'm not mistaken. Same
Well,
age as my father.
let's
in
do a-
August as well.
Let's do a drink to Dot. She's a great
All right.
lady.
She is a great lady, for sure.
Love you.
All right. God bless. God bless the family. Thank you.
Justin Elliott is there too. He says, "Love you guys. It's
Thank
been
you.
too long.
Yep.
It's good to be back." And he says, "Hello from Katy, Texas."
There you go. There you go. Thank you.
The
Thank
show
you.
goes all the way there.
So anyway, we're gonna end the show.
We can. I mean, I think we've covered just about everything.
All right.
Nothing that I know we have upcoming next
Right.
week. What are we gonna do? We haven't picked a bottle for next
We
week
haven't
yet.
picked the bottle yet, but we'll get into it. So,
Now, you guys want to
No,
get a
we
hold of
haven't.
us? whiskeyroundtable@gmail.com. Put those emails in.
But I think we're ready to do another bourbon or something.
Yeah, I think
next
we're ready for a
week.
bourbon.
all right, kids. You guys gotta be quiet when we're doing the show.
Yeah, I think we should look at doing a bourbon. I don't know, maybe the other one I bought you when I got this.
No, we could.
we could maybe-
We'll figure it
maybe
out.
We
look
also
at
got the
that one,
barrel
but-
hand barrel
Yeah,
down there.
hand
That
barrel
was
also.
a gift. That was a good barrel that we can't get up here. It's down in Kentucky only. So
Gotcha. All right.
Hey, we have a few choices. Babe.
yeah, we got some choices. There's some other ones that we're out there researching. So
All right.
Oh,
part of the fun of this job is the researching the bottles that we're going to be doing next week.
Bob Fagoli has put in his vote to do some Green River next week.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we haven't done a Green River.
No.
Maybe.
All right. We'll try it.
I would think that could be a possibility.
Well, thank you.
Can I have my water back now?
No.
Thank you.
You're lucky she didn't throw the glass.
There you go.
Hey, I got a good arm.
Yeah.
It hit him right in the spot, too.
Gotta be quiet.
Next backup pitcher for the Guardians.
That's right.
Indians.
Indians.
Wah, wah.
There you go.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right, kids, we're going to close out. We'll see you next week. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there. Until then, I'm your host, Big G.
Okay, Ron.
Bourbon Bob.
All right, kids, we'll catch you guys later.
Have a safe weekend.
Peace and love.
Awesome.
That was a